So I'm kind of late on my project, so I decided to make this very quickly, just to be honest with you, because I'm a huge procrastinator, if that's even a real word. But yeah, I just didn't do this. I didn't do the thing originally that I was gonna do, so now I'm just stumped doing the easiest thing that I can do, and it's a tier list. Now I know you can boo me. I'll allow it. But it's like the quickest thing I can do. So if you're gonna laugh at me, at least laugh with some reason, okay? Add a question mark at the end of that because I actually have no idea what I just said. Anyways, let's do talk about the tier list itself. Um, if these icons are very unfamiliar to you, you're gonna be very confused. But this is Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 tier list. One of my personal favorite games in the world. If you have never heard of it, I feel really bad for you because it's so fun. Go buy the game, go play it for yourself. It's so worth it. But yeah, go try it if you haven't played it. But if you have played it, let's go through this. So I think we're gonna have to start with a G tier because that's the one that is definitely gonna confuse some people. Why is it a G tier? They all say in unison. Good question, people. It's the F tier but worse. That's what that is. And like I'm not joking either. Like some characters definitely belong here, like the three at the bottom. These three are AC Parry for the engineer. There's no other AC Parry. I don't know why I said that. AC Parry, Electro Brains, and Rugby Star. Electro Brains, AC Parry doesn't need any explanation, so I'm just not even gonna mention why I put him in G. His projectiles are so unpredictable, uh, very inaccurate, little to zero damage. Um, does so little amount of damage that it's possible to just not get an assist for a kill whenever you're playing AC Parry. Like I swear on my life, I don't even get assists. Like I'm serious. Like it's that bad. And Electro Brains, the primary, he just all of his weapons just feel so inconsistent and inaccurate to the damage he actually deals. And Rugby Star is Wrestling Star, but bad. And yes, I put Wrestling Star in C. I think his damage output is very good. People just underestimate him. I swear on my life, Wrestling Star is not as bad as people think he is. People just don't play him a lot. He's one of those characters they need to play a ton to really get the hang of. Unlike Torchwood, which is an S tier because he needs like no practice. He is just an absolute beast. Like unlimited health, can tank a whole ZPG in between the eyes. I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually played Torchwood, but every single time I play Torchwood, he always he's just a beast, and everyone shoots at him, but that's just because he's huge. He's an actual tank, and all of his abilities are just overpowered, and nobody even like went back in the game to fix him. They just left him overpowered. Like PopCup just said, yeah, that's balanced. Leaf Shield 101. In the A tier, I know a lot of people will be focused on like the engineers and stuff. I think the painter is a bit of an odd pick for a lot of people, but I do think the painter, if you play him a bit more, you can get a lot done. He has really good damage and really good range. His fire rate is just a bit slower than every other engineer, but he has a ton of. He's really accurate, really good range, really good damage. I think if you play him, he's really good. Sanitation expert, literally just engineer, only adds toxic, so that's why he's above engineer. Sky Trooper, foot soldier with fast fire rate. I don't think I need to explain more than that. Captain Squawk in D and not any lower like in G tier. That is like pure cope. I'm not gonna lie. I wish uh, Captain Squawk was a lot better. But it's like I play him so much, I couldn't even put him in G tier. Like he is so bad that he's good, if that makes any sense. I know some Sunflower mains would be pretty mad about Alien Flower being that low, but if I'm being honest, it's not the worst Sunflower. It's the second worst Sunflower, but it's really accurate, but it just does not do a ton of damage. It's like the number one support Sunflower, and I don't play support, so it is the worst flower in my opinion. Uh, yeah. Another thing you'll notice about this list is that every single chomper is like D or lower, except for Hot Rod Chomper, but those are for that is for obvious reasons. It is the only chomper that is insanely fast. It's obviously the best one, and if I'd put Unicorn and Twilight in D because they have a teleport, um, I think it's better than every other chomper. And Yeti Chomper's in D because Yeti Chomper has a projectile, which does not do a ton of damage, which would have put him in E, but because it is also ice, moved him up to D. Not gonna lie, that did help a little bit. Um, Camel Cactus in D, I think is a bit of a controversial pick in my opinion. He's a very mid character in my opinion because he is like if every other cactus is a sniper, Camo Cactus is like sniper plus, if that makes any sense. And so having him is like it's what cactus normal cactus should have been, but then they were like this is bad, so let's just make it a separate character. I think that's what they were thinking over at the studio. I think the best character in the game is Imp. You'll tend to see like every single imp in the top tiers. I think the worst imp is Pylon. I think every other imp is an A or S, because I just think imp is a really good class. Very small hitbox, very fast damage, very fast damage speed, and his mech, like all of the imp's mechs are great in their own way. Um, it's just a state of how you feel. Now, there's some names that I'm going to call out as a way to kind of just, I just want to point them out. Um, in the A tier, we have Agent P, Bandit Cactus, Normal Cactus, Citron, Party Citron, Hover Goat, Hockey Star, Little Drake, Computer Scientist, Normal Scientist, Zen Cactus, Z7 Imp, Toxic P, Scuba Soldier, Super Commando, Shrimp, Party Corn, Captain Deadbeard, Mechanic, Captain Scallywag, or no, Scallywag Imp. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Normal pea shooter, plasma pea shooter, and Captain Cannon. In B tier, there's Toxic Brains. I know a lot of people would put Toxic Brains at like A or S, but just because it's a Super Brains puts them way, way lower. I think Super Brains is just a terrible class. It's like if you think Chomper is a bad class, Super Brains is just like Chomper, only with like movement ability and more health. So it's just Chomper, but slightly better, but still pretty bad. Is this there more? Super Brains is the most C tier character in this whole game. Everyone can agree on that. That's not just a me thing. I swear. That was a weird sound. Did you pick that up? Archaeologist is an E. E Citron is an E. It's not in like G or F because it does get like assists and shared vanquishes, just not vanquishes alone. And the last ones I'll point out, is Captain Flameface in F, Metal Pedal in F, Fire Rose in F, Rock P in F, Motocross Star an F, and Toxic Citron an F. If you have any questions about them, don't care, because I won't respond to them. Rugby Star is in G tier. I think I already elaborated, but I just wanted to repeat it just to make some people mad. So yeah, that's the list. I hope you made you mad.